In a small apartment in Hangzhou, China, during the early 1990s, a man with thick glasses and boundless optimism dialed internet service providers across the United States, trying to understand a mysterious new technology called the World Wide Web. He had been rejected from dozens of jobs, including KFC and the police force, failed university entrance exams twice, and once scored just 1 out of 5 on a math exam. Yet he believed the internet could empower small businesses like his own. That man was Jack Ma, and though he couldn't code or manage servers, he would go on to found Alibaba Group, transform China's digital economy, and become one of the most influential entrepreneurs of the 21st century, not through technical genius, but through vision, resilience, and an unwavering belief in the little guy. Born Ma Yun on September 10, 1964, in Hangzhou, Zhejiang Province, Jack grew up during China's Cultural Revolution, a time of political upheaval and economic isolation. His family was modest. His father worked as a photographer and storyteller for a local arts troupe. From an early age, Jack showed curiosity and grit. At 12, he began biking daily to a nearby hotel to practice English with foreign tourists, earning the nickname Jack from one of them, a name that would stick for life. He failed the National College entrance exam twice before finally gaining admission to Hangzhou Institute of Electronic Industry, now Hangzhou Jianzi University, where he studied English and dreamed of bridging East and West. After graduating in 1988, he became an English teacher at Hangzhou Institute of Technology, earning $12 a month. He loved teaching but felt constrained by bureaucracy. In 1995, during a trip to Seattle to help a Chinese firm recover debt, he encountered the internet for the first time. Fascinated, he searched for beer, finding American, German, and Japanese brands, but none from China. Then he typed China, and found almost nothing. In that moment, he saw opportunity. What if Chinese businesses could reach the world online? He returned home and launched China Pages, one of China's first internet companies, helping local firms create web presences. It struggled, but the experience taught him about digital potential. In 1999, after another failed venture, he gathered 17 friends in his Hangzhou apartment and pitched a bold idea. An online marketplace connecting Chinese manufacturers with global buyers. With $60,000 in seed money, mostly from friends and family, Alibaba.com was born. The name was deliberate. Open Sesame symbolized unlocking opportunities for small enterprises. Unlike Western models focused on consumers, Alibaba targeted overlooked B2B trade. Early days were brutal. The dot-com crash hit hard, investors fled, staff shrank. But Ma persisted, traveling globally to pitch Alibaba as China's digital gateway. His charisma, humor, and folksy wisdom won over skeptics. In 2000, he secured $20 million from Goldman Sachs and $25 million from SoftBank's Masayoshi Son, a vote of confidence that changed everything. Alibaba grew rapidly. In 2003, it launched Taobao, a C2C platform to rival eBay in China. Ma refused to charge listing fees, betting on trust and user experience. Within 2 years, Taobao dominated the market, forcing eBay to retreat. Then came Alipay, a secure payment system that solved China's lack of credit infrastructure and became the foundation of Ant Group. By 2014, Alibaba's IPO on the New York Stock Exchange raised $25 billion, the largest in history, making Ma a billionaire and a global icon. Yet his success wasn't just financial. He championed small businesses, calling them the heroes of our time. He built ecosystems, logistics via Cainiao, cloud computing via Alibaba Cloud, entertainment via Youku, all designed to support entrepreneurs. He spoke passionately about data as the new oil, AI as humanity's partner, and globalization as inevitable. At Davos, he declared, "If you don't have dreams, how can you make them come true?" His leadership style was unconventional. A former teacher, he used storytelling, metaphors, and kung fu analogies to inspire. He dressed as Michael Jackson at company events, sang rock ballads at conferences, and quoted Confucius alongside Silicon Valley maxims. He prioritized culture over hierarchy, famously saying, "Customers first, employees second, shareholders third." But power brought scrutiny. As Alibaba grew into a $500 billion behemoth, regulators took notice. In 2020, just before Ant Group's planned IPO, which could have been even larger than Alibaba's, Chinese authorities halted it, citing financial risks. Ma's public criticism of China's banking system was seen as overreach. Overnight, his visibility dropped. He disappeared from public view for months, and Alibaba faced antitrust fines and restructuring demands. Rather than resist, he stepped back. In 2019, he had already handed CEO duties to Daniel Zhang, focusing on philanthropy and education. Post-2020, he retreated further, reportedly living between Japan, Europe, and rural China, studying agriculture, sustainable fishing, and educational innovation. He donated billions through the Jack Ma Foundation, funding rural teacher programs, environmental conservation, and pandemic relief. His legacy remains monumental. He proved that an English teacher, with no tech background, could build a digital empire by understanding people, not just algorithms. He empowered millions of small vendors, farmers, and artisans to access global markets. He inspired a generation of Chinese entrepreneurs to think big and act boldly. Today, at 60, Jack Ma is no longer China's richest man, nor its loudest voice. But his impact endures in every village shop using Alipay, every factory exporting via Alibaba, and every student dreaming beyond limits. He didn't just ride the wave of China's rise, he helped create it. And in doing so, he turned rejection into revolution, and a simple belief that small can be mighty into a global force.